Darth, Kermit here with a quick video on a JML Jedi team for Phase 4 of the Challenge Tier Rancor raid. This team is a distant second place to using the same Jedi with Rey in Phase 4, but for those who have JML and not Rey, this is pretty much the best you're going to do in Phase 4. Before I get into it, if you like my videos, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and support me on Patreon for written guides, mod profiles, and other perks. Or just because you want me to keep making videos. I've also recently added a very limited Patreon tier where I will bring one of my accounts to your guild to run a C-pit for you. Obviously, there's a lot of stipulations that go with this, so make sure your guild is ready to fully participate and you don't try to schedule it in the middle of a territory battle. This type of limited perk will also always be made available first to current patrons. You can find out more on my Discord server. Now on to the team. I've been asked to take more time on mods in my videos, so I'm going to slow down a bit here. We're going to use a JKL lead for this team. We don't have the survivability with Rey, so the extra burst damage from a JKL lead is more useful than the better sustained damage of a JKR lead. Mod JKL for damage with a crit damage triangle. He'll be your secondary damage dealer. Next up is JML. He doesn't actually bring that much to the table here. He'll soak up some hits, which is nice, but the main thing he adds is enough speed to get Heroes Arise off before the Rancor goes, and hopefully enough turns to get off another Heroes Arise before your damage dealers are dead. Mod him for speed, a crit damage triangle, and some health. Now General Skywalker. He's your main damage dealer here, so mod him for damage and speed with a crit damage triangle. JKR is here for cleansing, healing, and a revive. The mass attack doesn't hurt either. You could use Jolie instead, but that's too much RNG for my taste. Mod JKR for speed and health. The health isn't super necessary, but it will alleviate some RNG because you want him to survive long enough to revive someone else. And last, Hermit Yoda modded for speed and health. He provides buffs, assist calls, healing, and a cleanse. If you use JML in Arena, as long as your JML is fast enough, you can basically just use your Arena mods for this team. That is actually what I do. What you just saw were my Arena mods. There will be a written guide with modding tips and a Grand Ivory profile with specific targets available to my patrons on my Discord server. On to the fight. This is another quick, straightforward Phase 4 fight. As with the Raid Jedi team, the strategy is to buff Gas's damage as much as possible and then keep him alive as long as possible. However, you don't have lifeblood to help keep him alive, so we're mostly going to focus on doing as much damage as possible as quickly as possible. There's also an added bit of RNG, which is that you want JKR to revive a teammate before he dies. Generally, if he dies before reviving someone, you'll want to restart the fight. If the RNG on this gets too annoying, mod JKR for more health. First, JML should go before the Rancor. If not, then he's too slow. Add some speed and try again. Use Heroes Arise. This gets you a big hit in right away and buffs the offense of the entire team for 2 turns. It's the main reason we're using a JKL lead. Hoda should go next. Put Master's Training on Gas. JML should now go again. Use his AoE to put crit immunity on your team. Then JKR should go. Swap with Gas. Use Sundering Strike. Then JKR should get to go again before the Rancor. If not, then your Gas is probably too slow. Add a little speed to Gas and try again. Use Direct Focus with JKR. Now Luke should get to go. Go ahead and use Repulse here for big damage to the Rancor. Keep in mind that this does 3 hits, which will feed the Rancor 45% turn meter, but the Rancor should already be close to another turn anyway. Next, have JML call gas to assist. This may not actually be the best move here because it spawns 3 exposes, which add 3 puny hits to the attack and an extra 45% turn meter, but it tends to work out in my experience, so maybe just basic here, try it out and see what works for you. Then heal with Hoda. And from here on, just try to get as much damage as possible while your team succumbs to inevitability. And there you go. With an R7 gas, this team should easily and consistently get you 4 to 5%. With R5, like mine, it'll get you 3.5 to 4.5%. And that's it. I hope this has been helpful. If you like my videos, please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below, hit that notification bell, and support me on Patreon for written guides, mod profiles, and other perks. Till next time.
I find your lack of rainbow connection disturbing.